The third example is the current I and the charge Q in a series circuit containing the inductance L, capacitance C, EMF E, satisfying the differential equation L di divided by dt plus Q by C is equal to E. I is nothing but dq divided by dt. This is a current, the current flowing through the time. Express Q and I in terms of t, given that L, C, E are constants and the value of I, Q are both 0 initially. Now we have to consider first I is equal to Q dq divided by dt. That we have to substitute in this equation. The equation become L d square Q divided by dt square plus Q divided by C is equal to E. After that, this we have to take the L this side to make the differential equation, and that L we have to divide with the second term and third term. Then that 1 divided by LC and E divided by L we have to denote it with the L gamma square and mu. Now we have a equation d square plus lambda square is equal to mu. Now by taking the auxiliary equation m square plus lambda square is equal to 0, m square is equal to minus lambda square, m is equal to plus or minus lambda I. Now this become a complex root. Now QP become the mu is nothing but a constant term divided by d square plus lambda square. This is a constant, that's why we have to take a e to the power 0t divided by d square plus lambda square. This is a type 1, we have to replace d as a 0. If d is a 0 means mu e to the power 0t divided by lambda square. Now these two you have to add and you will get the solution of complete equation. Now after adding QC and QP we will get a C1 cos lambda t plus C2 sin lambda t plus mu lambda square. Now we have to differentiate this with respect to t. This become minus C1 lambda sin lambda t plus C2 lambda cos lambda t plus, this is a constant, that term become a 0. That's why this we have to make it as a equation number 2. Now the initial value they given, because here they mentioned in the question the value of Q and I both are the 0 initially. That's why the Q and I both are 0 initially. Q of 0 is 0 and Q dash of 0 is 0. Now that's why we have to substitute this value in 1, this value in 2. Now 0 is equal to cos 0 is 1, sin 0 is 0 plus mu lambda square. Therefore we have to get a C1 is equal to minus mu lambda square. This is a C1 value. Similarly you have to substitute in equation 2 Q dash of 0 is equal to 0. 0 is equal to, again t is 0 means sin is 0 plus C2 lambda is equal to C2 is equal to 0. These two you have to substitute in your equation 1. Equation 1 become Q of t is equal to C1 we got minus mu divided by lambda square cos lambda t, C2 is 0 mu lambda square. Now this become mu lambda square we can take outside, and here 1 minus cos lambda t. This is our QT. If you the last you have to replace, as we consider lambda square as a 1 divided by LC, mu is nothing but E divided by L. That we have to replace here by considering mu as a E by L, and this is 1 divided by LC. Lambda square is equal to 1 divided by LC. 1 minus cos, here the lambda is 1 divided by square root of LC into t. This we have to represent in terms of lambda and t. This become the divided by divided term, you will get LC divided by L, and 1 minus cos square root of 1 divided by LC t. L get cancelled, this become EC into 1 minus cos square root of 1 by LC into t. This is a required term.